everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Renee. What's up? So, if you can't tell by the video title, I'm going to be doing a plant haul today. You guys, I am so excited, okay? This month has been just something else. At the beginning of February, we moved into this house that we're currently in right now, and so it is a bit bigger than what we were living in before, and so I wanted to really fill up the space in this home with lots of plants. So I bought quite a bit of plants in February. Obviously not all in the same day. I did make multiple trips. A couple were given to me, but overall this is just all of the plants that I've accumulated in February. I don't even know where to start. There's just a bunch of plants. A bunch of plants just floating around. I did have a couple plants before this. I didn't have very many because my other house, there wasn't a lot of room for plants, and I didn't have a lot of like shelving space and stuff, so I couldn't put a bunch of plants in my other house. Even though that house had such great natural lighting, so many plants would have thrived there. But anyway, that's enough of me talking for now. Let's get on and show you some of these plants. I don't even know which one to start with because there's just so many. I'm gonna start with these two plants right here. This is a Dieffenbachia. I believe I'm saying that correctly, a Dieffenbachia, also known as a dumb cane plant. These are super or gorgeous plants, and I love this. Like, look at the foliage on that thing. It is just so beautiful. This one is just hanging out in my room right now. I got this towards the beginning of the month, or kind of towards the middle of the month, and it's been like in my room. So the thing about this plant is that it is a dumb cane, and so the sap in this plant is toxic. It could close your throat if you get any in your mouth. So just be careful. It's not a pet-friendly cat. It's not a pet-friendly cat. That's not what I meant to say. It's not a pet-friendly plant. The reason why I said cat was because there are some cats that have been known to eat this plant and just like literally can't even meow for a week. And I have a cat, so that's one of the reasons why it's in my room, because if it's in my room, when I'm not here, my cat can't get to it. Yeah, I got him from Lowe's, and it was only $6.98 for, I don't even know what size this pot is. I think maybe a 4-inch, 5-inch, 6-inch. I don't really know, but that was a super good price for this plant. Only $10. Like, that's great. In the Dieffenbachia family, I got this plant. Now, when I bought my other plant, I also had this plant in my cart as well, but I decided not to get him that day, and so I went back 2 weeks later and I picked this guy up because I just love these plants. Like, they're just so gorgeous. Look at the foliage. I love the all white with like the green trimming. It just looks so beautiful. I'm also a little sick right now. I don't know if you can hear my voice. I'm getting over it. I'm trying. This one is it's getting new leaves, new growth. I'm so happy for it. I picked this one up at Lowe's as well. The majority of the plants that I did get today that I'm showing you today are from Lowe's, because Lowe's is just a great store to buy houseplants. This one was $6.98 as well. The same goes with this. It's a toxic houseplant, so be careful. I've heard that some people also get reactions by touching the leaves and maybe like touching their face and whatnot. They can get reactions like itchy feelings type things. So just be careful with this plant. It is a gorgeous plant, but it's dangerous. This is a dangerous plant. What I do want to do with this plant, and the other one actually, is get those little plant brackets. I don't know if you've seen them, and put them above the lamps in my room. And so on one on each side, I think that would just look good, and my plant, or my cat, won't be able to get to it right now. He's just chilling on the dresser, but I do want to get those plant brackets and hang them above my lights. This guy right here, I love him or her. What are you? I'm gonna say it's a him, I think. It is a peperomia. I don't know the exact type of peperomia, I just know that it is a peperomia, and I just think that these are such cool looking plants. Like, they look like they belong in a sci-fi movie. And he's hanging out in my room as well. This is my peperomia. They are super easy to care for plants, as from what I've heard, so hopefully he will be happy here. They do like humidity, bright but indirect light, so my room is perfect. The living room doesn't quite get as much bright light as my room. This is just a peperomia. Isn't she gorgeous? Look at how beautiful. I don't know if these are blooms or if they're leaves or what's going on with these. I really don't know what they are. But hopefully you'll be happy here. There is just so much new growth. Oh my god, this plant is just so gorgeous. I love just the way it looks. It just looks so unique and so beautiful. This plant is kind of sad right now. He got a bit stressed out during the move here. This plant was actually my grandma's plant, and she gave me a bit of cuttings from her. I want to say that this is an elephant ear plant, but I could be wrong. I've posted it in Facebook groups asking what it is, and some people do say it's an elephant ear plant, so it could be. I really don't know. You be the judge and you let me know. I repotted it in here, and it's just hanging out in this thing right now, so we'll see. When I first got this plant, I put it outside, and that was just a big mistake because it was already stressed out during the move, and me putting it outside it wasn't not happy at all. So I did have to cut off like 4 or 5 leaves, and this one is the only sad one that remains. I'm gonna cut them off soon, but not quite yet. But this plant is producing new growth. I don't know if you can see it right here, and right here he's producing new growth. So I think he's gonna be happy. He just is a bit stressed out right now. So I'm very, very happy for that. And like I said, this one, my grandma gave him to me. So I really don't want this plant to die because I've been wanting an elephant ear plant for so long. And like I said, I think this is an elephant ear. It could also be an arrowhead plant. I really am not sure. They look so similar to me. So, and plus I don't know the like scientific Latin name for this plant. I wish that I did. If you know, please let me know. But yeah, this little guy, I don't know what's wrong with him. I got him from Lowe's, and he just kind of looks just sad. Like, does he not look a bit sad to you? When I was bringing him here or when I was leaving the Lowe's, he fell on the floor, and I don't know, maybe he got stunned, maybe he just doesn't like it here. I really don't know. He's producing new growth. I've had him for like 2 or 3 weeks now. He was in like a little baby nursery pot, like one of the little like 1 to 2 inch ones, little baby nursery pots this guy was in, and he didn't have a price on him, so the lady at Lowe's gave him to me for $1. So I couldn't say no. I was like, how much is this? And she's like, girl, I can give it to you for $1. And I'm like, yes. With these cactuses, I hear that when they're in bloom, they don't like to be moved, so that could be the reason why he's a bit sad right now. I haven't been moving him much since I got him, but I think because he was already bloomed when I bought him, maybe he isn't so happy that he got moved from the Lowe's. I really don't know. Hopefully that I can keep him happy. We shall see. This guy right here, oh my god. this is a Marble Queen pothos, I believe. I know it's not a Snow Queen because it's not wide enough to be a Snow Queen. So I believe it is a Marble Queen, but I could be wrong. Pothos are super, super easy to care for plants. I absolutely love pothos. I want to get so many of them because they are good low light plants, and so I can put a lot in my living room, which, like I said, doesn't get very much light. This guy's doing good. I just repotted him yesterday because he was in a pot a little bit smaller than this, like one size smaller than this, and he was pretty root bound. The roots were like coming out of the drainage holes at the bottom. So I did repot him. I've had him for maybe like 2 or 3 weeks now. I did get a bunch of these plants like around the same time, and then I went back and then bought some more plants around the same time because there's not a Lowe's near me. The nearest Lowe's to me is like 35 to 40 minutes away, so when I do go to Lowe's, I try to get a bunch of plants at once so that it is worth it. But yeah, this is just my pothos. He does have lots of new leaves coming in, lots, and I mean like so many. So he's doing good, very nice. I can't really show you like all of the leaves. There's just so many. I'm gonna put him in a little bit of maybe a hanging basket. I don't really know quite yet, but I do want to keep him in my kitchen, which is where he is living at right now. This one I believe was, I think either $9. I think from Lowe's. I want to say it was around the $9 range. So this plant, you guys, I'm so happy that I found one of these at the Lowe's. I have been wanting one of these since I first laid my eyes on one. I have been wanting a rubber tree. So I had to pick him up, you know? I had to. He was only $16.98, which is so good for the size that he is. Like, this would be around $30 to $40 on like Etsy or on like the plant stores. So I'm so happy that I picked him up at such a good price. He is growing new leaves already. He has so much new growth, like right there. This was actually just a new leaf that he grew. And then there's another one right here. So I am just loving this plant. It is my boyfriend's. One of my boyfriend's favorite plants. I do live with my boyfriend, and he doesn't mind my plants. I'm happy for that because there's some people that are like scared to like bring plants home with their husbands. I don't understand. Like, it's my money. I'm gonna be spending it on plants. Like, you know, my boyfriend just doesn't mind if it's not in his way. Doesn't care. So he is very supportive of my plant, I wouldn't say addiction, but my plant loving. I love for plants. He's supportive. So I'm very happy for that. But this is just a burgundy ficus. Yeah. He's happy. He's good. He's chilling in my room. And what I like about these plants, well, not what I like about them, but what's really cool about these plants is that they're called a rubber tree because the sap in the leaves and branches and whatnot is actually used to make rubber. Isn't that super cool? Like, not only do they look super freaking cool, I could have my own rubber factory. I could have my own rubber factory if I really wanted to. I mean, I probably won't get a lot with just one plant, but you know, it's nice to dream. But yeah, he's a happy plant. So I'm very, very excited to have this in my collection finally. I'm just, like I said, I've been wanting one for literally so long now. Since I first laid my eyes on one on like a Pinterest picture, I was like, I need that. So this guy right here is actually, I wouldn't say a cutting, but it is part of a bigger plant. My great grandma actually gave me this jade plant when I went to her house because I really wanted one, and she has a massive garden. massive garden. My great grandma, she has such a nice green thumb. She has such a green thumb, it is crazy. And so she knows my love for plants, and so she gave me not only this, but she gave me the mother plant as well, which is actually in my front yard. This is just like one of the little not cuttings, but one of the little branches from that plant. When I was at her house, my grandpa was like telling her that I wanted one of these, and so she was like, oh yeah, just take it out of the soil. And so I don't know if it was me or if it was my boyfriend, but one of us had take this one out of the whole pot that it was in, and I didn't want to put it back into that pot. I wanted to see maybe if it'll grow on its own, just so I could have 2 jades. Why have only one? And so yeah, I put this one in its own little pot, and we shall see. It's been growing very nicely in my kitchen window, so yeah, I think he's happy. Very excited about this one. Let's move on, because this video is getting long. Okay, you guys, this plant, when I first saw it, I didn't even know that this plant was like a thing. I didn't have like my eye on it. I've never seen this plant before, but when I first saw it, I was like, that plant needs to be in my collection, because it is just so effing adorable. Look how freaking adorable this plant is, you guys. I just think it looks so quirky and cute. Like, I did do a little bit of research on it. I guess they are like terrarium plants. So I guess they like a lot of humidity. I didn't know that when I bought it, and I probably wouldn't have, because I don't love humidity loving plants. I mean, I do have quite a few, but they're just a lot of like work. And so I try not to buy humidity loving plants as much, but it's fine. It's not that serious. I can just mist them, put them on a pebble tray. He's gonna be fine. I guess it is called a silver lace fern, what this one is, and it was only one of their little $5 plants. So, and it has like one of the wicks at the bottom. I don't know if I trust watering it like that so much. I couldn't pass this plant up. It is just so beautiful. Isn't it just so beautiful? You can't tell me that this isn't the cutest effing plant you've ever seen. I think I'm gonna name him Fred. Fred shall be his name. He looks like a Fred. Cute. I love it. I wasn't originally gonna get this plant at first, like when I first picked it up, but I decided, why not? So this is my Calathea. No. It is not I don't think they're in the Calathea family. I could be mistaken, because I really don't think that they're in the Calathea family. I know it is a Maranta. I always thought it was a Calathea Maranta, but I think that I'm wrong. So I think that it is just a Maranta, not a Calathea. Not in the Calathea family, but they do like kind of the same type of habitat type living situation. So I do have this one next to my Calathea, because they do like humidity, so I have them with a little purifier, or not a purifier, a little humidifier. My Maranta, isn't she beautiful? She's beautiful. She's growing so many leaves. Like, we have this one right here, we have this one about to open, we have, I think I showed that one to you. We have this one over here. Like, she's living her best life right now. I absolutely love her. So, and she also has a little bloom. I don't know if it's supposed to happen, but this thing has bloomed 3 times already. This is the 3rd time. The first bloom fell off, the second bloom fell off, and then this is the 3rd time that it bloomed. I don't know if that's normal. I mean, she keeps blooming some more, so I'm assuming that she is happy, but are the blooms supposed to like get all brown and shrivel up and fall off? I mean, I would think so, because she's doing fine, but I really don't know. she's doing good. And then this one was $7 at Lowe's. This plant is a calathea. Oh, calatheas are just something. Aren't they just something? Calatheas are beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful plants. They have beautiful foliage. This just looks like a painting on a leaf. Doesn't it just look so beautiful? I don't know if it's super happy. It is growing new leaves, but they're not growing very fast. I have him next to a humidifier, a bit far away from the window because they don't like super bright light. They don't like super low light either. So he's just in the middle of my kitchen and my living room. My kitchen has a big ass window, and so it does get a lot of light. My living room has a patio surrounding the sliding door, so it doesn't get very much light in there. But so I have him in the middle of my kitchen and my living room on a little kitchen island. Hopefully he's doing fine. I mean, he's not doing terrible, I think. This one was $13, which is a bit more than I would typically pay for a plant, but this one was $13 because it came with this pot, and these pots raise the price of the plants. So whenever I go to Lowe's, I try to go to like the back corner, or not like the back corner, but like towards the back where they have the plants in just the nursery pots and not with this pot around it, because this one is in a nursery pot and it's just in the bigger pot, you know? And so you're really paying for the pot, or you're paying the extra price for the pot. So like my Maranta this probably would have been like $9 if it didn't have the pot, but because it does have the pot, it was $13, which isn't a terrible price. But I personally don't like paying for pots. Like I will literally not buy so many plants because it comes with the pot and the pot just jacks up the price. Does anyone else agree with me? Like, a plant could be $7 and then you add the plant, or you add the pot and then it's like an extra freaking like $5-6. I'm not paying for that. Well, I mean, I did with this one because I've been wanting a calathea. I killed my other one, my calathea ornata. I killed that poor thing. So I really wanted to see if I could get another one and keep it happy. So far, I think it's been all right. I mean, he's been here for like almost a month now, so hopefully he shall live. You guys, remember how I said I wanted a rubber tree? Well, I got another one. This is a Ficus elastica taniki, and it is another type of rubber tree. I absolutely love this plant. It is so beautiful. So, like, I do want to get a Ficus elastica ruby, which is the pink version of this plant. I haven't found one yet, but if I do, I'm gonna swoop him up. This guy has just been living in my bathroom. It's been good. He's been doing good. This one was only $8 at Lowe's. Not a terrible price at all for the size of the plant. I mean, it's a little baby. We shall see if this one gets as big as the other rubber tree. Hopefully it does. I mean, you never know. I mean, these are pretty easy to care for plants, so he should be fine. I think he's gonna be perfectly fine here. That is a new leaf, and then there's a new leaf right there. So I am just super happy for this guy. Hopefully she makes it, and she will. It's a rubber tree. They're not very hard to care for plants at all. Whew. This guy, this guy, I love him so much. This is a money tree. The story with this is I got a money tree when I first started collecting plants. It was probably like my 3rd or 4th plant was a money tree, and I got that one from Sam's Club. The story with this is that I had to get another one. Well, I didn't have to get another one, but I do love money trees so much that I really wanted another one. The reason I got him was because my bunny ate my other money tree. And so this is the remains of my other money tree, in which my bunny ate. So my boyfriend felt very, very bad, and so he bought me another one, and I'm very, very happy. We're gonna keep this guy around because he just looks a little bit sad, but and he was eaten, but we're just gonna keep him around because he should grow some more. I mean, he has a new leaf right here, so I think that he's gonna grow. He'll be fine, but I just wanted to get another one for the meantime. Plus, I didn't even like push the issue, but I saw this one at Lowe's, and my boyfriend was like, "Do you want it?" And I'm like, I'm not gonna say no to a plant, so he bought it for me, and it was only $14.98. $15 for this beautiful freaking money tree. And look at the leaves. Like, those leaves are like almost the size of my hand, you guys. That's such a gorgeous plant. Everyone needs a money tree in the collection. I feel like everyone, because they're beautiful. They really are. All right, you guys. You almost made it to the end. This is my final plant that I'm gonna show you. Some of you guys are probably like, oh my god, thank God, this girl's been talking forever. And I feel it, it's fine. It's fine. But this is my last plant that I've gotten this month, or last month. It's already March 3rd, so got him in February. This is a succulent. Now, I got this one from my great grandma as well, the same one that gave me the jade plants. And he was doing fine. He was. And then the wind kind of knocked him over. And so I had to bring him inside for a little bit. And then I woke up this morning to my bunny chewing off the leaves, chewing on some of the leaves of the succulent. So my bunny also broke off this stem because she was eating these leaves. So she broke off the stem, and now I'm just kind of waiting for it to like callus over so I can just stick it back in the soil. Hopefully that works. I'm gonna probably plant this in my plant bed. I don't know if it's a plant bed. It's like one of those little plant boxes that people have. So I think I'm gonna plant this in there so that if the wind does pick up again, he'll be fine. He won't fall over because the pot made him fall over because there's just a bit of soil in here. So yeah, this is my succulent. I haven't had the greatest successes with succulents. I don't know what it is. I think that I overwater them a little bit. So hopefully this guy makes it. I mean, he's a pretty big thing. You can tell he's been through some stuff. So I think that he will be fine. I mean, he's been around for a while, it looks like. So I think he's gonna be around for a while longer. You've made it to the end of this video. Thank you. Thank you so much. If you liked this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. That would mean a lot to me. I would be very happy. This channel is just going to be a lifestyle type channel, so we'll see where that gets us. I do post on Sundays, so if you want to stick around for that, you can go ahead and subscribe. Come see more of my face every week. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Please don't forget to be the reason someone smiles today, and I will catch you guys later.